In today's face-off circle, Frosted Flakes, we're going to check out those nutrition facts, we're going to see what the additives are, and we're going to find out which one tastes the best. Hey everyone, welcome back to Food Brand Face-Off. Let's get right into this Frosted Flakes thing. I haven't had Frosted Flakes in a while, so it's going to be good. We have Trader Joe's Frosted Flakes. We have Whole Foods 365 Frosted Flakes. We have Millville, which is an Aldi's brand, Frosted Flakes. And we have the good old Tony the Tiger Kellogg's Frosted Flakes. Now, let's check out those nutrition facts, and let's start with serving size.
Serving size. All are 1 cup or just a tad over. Calories. Kellogg's 130 calories, Trader Joe's 140, Whole Foods 150, and Aldi's 160 calories per serving. Total fat and saturated fat and cholesterol. All have 0 grams of both total fat and cholesterol. Sodium. Whole Foods has 85 milligrams of sodium, Trader Joe's 180 milligrams, Kellogg's and Aldi's 190 milligrams of sodium per serving. Total carbs. Kellogg's and Trader Joe's has 33 grams of total carbs, Whole Foods 36, and Aldi's 37 grams of total carbs per serving. Total sugars and added sugars. Whole Foods has 11 grams of total sugars, 11 grams of that added. Kellogg's 12 grams total, 12 grams added. Trader Joe's 13 grams total, 13 grams of that added. And Aldi's has 15 grams total, with 15 grams of that being added sugars per serving. Protein. All have 2 grams of protein per serving.
Now, let's look at those additives, and we're going to focus on the cautionary additives.
Additives. Kellogg's and Aldi's have GMOs, while Trader Joe's and Whole Foods have no GMOs.
Cautionary additives. There are no cautionary additives. Hey everyone, welcome back to Food Brand Face-Off Taste Test. Which Frosted Flakes taste the best? I don't know. We're going to find out. I eat Frosted Flakes. I haven't eaten Frosted Flakes in a long time. I do eat cereal though. I don't eat cereal for breakfast. Usually cereal for me is like a snack, like something in between something, or, grab a cereal. Instead of like chips, I'll have cereal. But Frosted Flakes is one of those things I go in trends on what I like for a while and what I don't like. So I haven't had Frosted Flakes for a long time. That was a big one. Why does anyone care about what you think? I know someone out there does, I think. Anyways, here we go. Let's start this. We got a Millville Frosted Flakes. Now, I thought Frosted Flakes was like a brand name because it was Kellogg's Frosted Flakes. But I guess Frosted Flakes is not, because Frosted Flakes, from what I understand, is a description on what the flake is. So you can't patent or trademark a description. So you can't say well done. Hey, this is well done steak, and no one can use well done. So I guess that's what it is. So they're Frosted Flakes, powdered flakes, whatever you want to call it. So let's go to Millville, which is an Aldi's brand, Frosted Flakes. I'm going to put some milk in here. I use whole milk. I used to try that. I tried that lactose-free stuff. It just tastes sugary to me. It tastes like it's got some sugar in it or something. They take the lactose out of it and they put something else, or I don't know what, but to me, it's just too sugary. You said sugary about 10 times. Are you sure? I kind of am. So here we go. This doesn't look like a flake. What it looks like is like Product 19 or that Special K. It looks like Special K Frosted. So let's try it. Sugary. I'm not a big sugary person. I mean, I will eat things with sugar, but my sugar tolerance, I can't take too much. It's not bad for sugary. I got some information though. Read this. Now, they have sugar, corn syrup, and barley malt. That's the sugars that they use in Millville Aldi's brand. So that wasn't bad. So let's try the next one. What we got here? Trader Joe's sweetened flakes of corn cereal. Corn cereal, like corn flakes, right? All right, let's try this. No, put some in there. I don't like my cereal mushy. I like a crunchy cereal. Well, here we go. Trader Joe's. That game you can play on the back. Look at that. Sudoku. I've never played it. I don't even know how to say it. Oh, this is not bad. I mean, it tastes like a lighter sugar in it, but Joe's has in theirs sugar, glucose syrup, and barley malt. So they had 3 other sugars in here also than just regular sugar. So, the King, the only one I grew up with, they didn't have any of these other ones when I was a kid. This was it. The only thing. So let's try this. Get this, put some in here. Put a little bit more milk than usual. Okay. Frosted Flakes. Now these actually are like cornflakes frosted. So these look like cornflakes. The other ones look like a special cake. And he has some on the back here. Them on the plate. Remember the toys you used to get in here? And Junior choked on them, and then now we can't have them. Sorry. See, that tastes like the usual Frosted Flakes, what I'm used to tasting. Not as sugary as Aldi's, the Millville, but Kellogg's has sugar and malt flavor. So as this has 3 sugars, this has 3 sugars, Kellogg's has 2 sugars, sugar and malt flavor in it. So, anywho, here we go. 365. This is a Whole Foods brand. Put some in there. Meow. I didn't have much milk in there. I got one over here. Here we go. Okay. Whole Foods 365. Just a little sugary in here. Tastes the crunchier Flakes. Okay. See, I should remember all this, shouldn't I? It ain't gonna happen. So, Whole Foods 365 only consists of cane sugar in here. That's it. 1 sugar, 3 sugars. 365 has the 1 sugar, pure cane sugar. The other ones have sugar, and then the other ones have like derivatives of sugar, I guess. So, anywho, you know what? I have to take 2 away. But first, before I do that, can I get a drink of water? Oh, I'm not sure. Could have that much sugar for breakfast in the morning. That's too much. But, kids don't care. I didn't care when I was a kid, right? So anyways, let's see how much these things cost. I don't usually do this, but I want to do this more because groceries are expensive. If anybody doesn't know that, right? Here we go. So we have our Aldi's Millville. This is a 26-ounce box for $3.85. Now this one, this Trader Joe's, this is a 15-ounce box for $2.49. Frosted Flakes is a box for 21 ounces. The big box, the family box, is $4.48 for the box. And $3.65, the Aldi's or the Whole Foods Organic 365 is 10 ounces, so it's the smallest one for $3.39. So, if you care about money in your food, I do. But anyways, that's how much that stuff costs. So I got to take 2 away because that's how we do this. We take 2 away because there's 2 that we don't really care too much for. So I'm going to take 2 away. I'm going to take the Frosted Millville frosted ones away. I'm going to put this down here. Millville. I'm going to take that one away. I say, it did sugar. I tell you, it did taste sugary when I tasted it. Even though it was the first one I tasted, it had sugary taste to it. Too sugary for me, at least. Next one. I'm going to take the 365. I can't believe I'm doing that because I like stuff that has minimal amount of ingredients. Even though this is processed food, you know, it is processed food in a box. So with that being said, I like minimal ingredients. And if I can have one sugar, crazy, I think cane sugar, even though, I read that cane sugar and beet sugar, your body doesn't know the difference, once it's broken down. But I don't know. I'm old fashioned, old fashioned stuff. You think cane sugar is better, whatever. But that's just my own thinking. That just means nothing. That was a lot of words for no reason. Anyways, here we go. We got two left. We got the Trader Joe's Frosted Flakes, sweetened flakes of corn cereal. And we have the Frosted Flakes. They're great. I mean, the old standby. Come on. These two. So I'm gonna have to pick one. And it's gonna be on my taste. I ate Frosted Flakes forever. I grew up on Frosted Flakes. But you know what? I'm gonna have to tell you the one that I like the best is gonna have to be, that's it, Trader Joe's. I wasn't going for Trader Joe's, it had the 3 sugars in it, and I was hoping I was gonna like the 365 because it only had the one ingredient in there. I thought I was gonna like that. And then I'm feeling bad because Tony the Tire's looking at me, and I've seen him for, a few decades. So we got a relationship in the past. What I'm saying. So, but anyways, I went with the Trader Joe's, and the reason was because it wasn't that sugary to me. Even though it had 3 sugars in there, it wasn't that sugary. So I don't know if they toned down the sugar in that. I probably should have read what the sugar count was in this. Sugar, total sugars and added sugars. Trader Joe's was 13 grams total, 13 added, and 365 was the least amount, 11, and Millville was the most, which was 15 grams of total sugar, and Kellogg's was 12 grams. So this actually had a gram more sugar in it, but it didn't taste like it. I thought we had a lighter sugar taste in it. You said that 5 times. You think anyone understood what you said? I don't know. I don't have. Anyways, quit listening to that person here. Hey, everyone. This is what I think. Trader Joe's Frosted Flakes. I'm glad you're here. I hope you're here next time. I hope it didn't scare you away. So I'll see you again later. Thanks. Bye.